Am I really that much? And breaking these videos down like a camera. You don't really just throw you up.
Hey guys, happy new year. How are we all doing? I hope we enjoyed the festive period. I see all of us are back from our eating, our drinking, our merriment. So welcome back to vlog. If you're watching this video and if you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Genevieve Ibe. I'm a mom, a wife, a YouTuber, and an entrepreneur based in the city of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So in this video, I'll be sharing things that I did differently to conceive my child, my kids, for the first one, right? Because the second one, it happened naturally. That was the only baby I didn't put any efforts in conceiving. So in this video, I'll be sharing the few tips, few things I did differently and I conceived. So the first thing I did differently to achieve pregnancy after trying for like 7 months. Yes, I tried for 7 months and pregnancy was not happening. So I did these things. Yeah, these things I'm about to list, I did them and I got the positive results. So if you're trying to conceive, watch this video to the end because you may learn one or two things that will help you in your journey. So the first thing I did was I went to the hospital together with my husband. We went to run a medical check. I did hormonal profile test and my husband did his semen analysis, which we were told to come back for the results. After that, I went back for the results and my LH was very high. So the doctor, my husband was okay. My husband was okay. On the other hand, he was perfect. So the issue was from me. This was after trying for 7 months. So I was advised to run a scan. I did a transvaginal scan and I also did abdominal pelvic scan. And my eggs were all over the place. They were dominant. They were just little, so many of them there. They were not growing. So this indicated I had PCOS. Yes, it was PCOS that was the issue all along, and I didn't even know. So, and again, I wasn't even seeing my period. My period was not forthcoming. So this was happening in the year 2021 because I got married in 2020 towards the end of 2020. So this was happening in 2021. So guys, after trying for so we visited the hospital. Yeah, so after the scan, my eggs were all over the place. They were not growing. They were dominant. There were so many of them. They were not growing and period was not even coming. So my doctor placed me on metformin and he also gave me Clomid to take on my second day of period. So I started the please remember that I don't see my period. Even I ran this hormonal profile without any period, right? I didn't see my period. I just did the test. So I went back. The doctor placed me on metformin. I started the metformin. It was a 1000 milligram. I was to take 500 in the morning, 500 in the evening, which I was taking. Then 2 weeks into the drugs, I saw my period. That was after a long time. This was happening in April. No, this was happening in May. I saw my period in May. No, I started the drugs in May. Then June, I saw my period. Period came in June. When the period came, I started the Clomid. I took the Clomid and I was told to come back exactly 2 weeks. Sorry, the weather is so hot. I was shooting this video. Never just took their light, so please, this place is hot. Guys, as I was saying, I took the Clomid. I took the Clomid and period came and I was told to come back in 2 weeks. Follicular tracking, yeah, follicular tracking. I also did follicular tracking. I went back on the day 11 and my eggs. The doctor was like, okay, it's coming up gradually, so I'll have to come back again for the tracking. I went twice. Mind you, while I was in my 2 weeks wait, the things I did differently that helped me to achieve my results. The first one was I took clove water. I soaked my clove at night. I drank the water in the morning. I drink the water in the morning. I will repeat the same thing. I continued like that for like 5 days. Then another thing I did differently was I started juicing. I changed my diet completely. I stuck to healthy food, organic, homemade. I stuck to organic food, homemade. There's light. Yeah, there's light. So I started eating organic food. I did my smoothies with chia seed, flax seed. I was just on natural food. I dished fizzy drinks. I was just living a healthy lifestyle while trying for a baby. So during that my 2 weeks wait, I did during my 2 weeks the 2 weeks window where I was supposed to go for my follicular tracking. I did the clove water. I started taking strawberries because berries also help with the egg follicles. So I started taking smoothies with blueberries and strawberries. I did strawberry smoothie. I was also on protein shake, protein powder. I was also taking protein powder to help with my protein intake. Then I did all these things. I spent a lot of money getting these. These things are not cheap. This healthy food, they are not cheap. I spent a lot getting them. So I started doing all those. Then after I gone for my follicular tracking, the doctor said I should go and meet my husband. That was on the day 13th. He said I was supposed to meet my husband that night. I came home, I prayed, and during this journey I was praying. I never lost my faith. I never stopped praying. I was praying. I prayed morning, I prayed afternoon, I prayed in the night. I never stopped praying, and I was believing God. If I see anybody that was praying, also sow a seed, and I'll believe God for mine. So during the 2 weeks wait, after the tracking, I was supposed to meet my husband. I've gone for the tracking. I came back home, and then after the ovulation, I started keeping myself warm. I was always wearing socks. I was making sure my body is warm. Warm. Then I took pineapple. Yes, I heard a lot of people say you don't take pineapple when you're trying to conceive. These are just the things that worked for me. You can try it out and it may work for you. So I took pineapple because pineapple has bromelain, and bromelain helps with the lining of the uterus. So I took pineapple for 4 days. I ate pineapple, especially the core, that middle part. See that strong middle part? That's where your target should be. I ate that bromelain, that pineapple core very well. I ate 2 big pineapple. I ate it for 4 days, then I stopped. After 4 days, I stopped. I didn't eat it again, and I waited. I prayed. So 10 days past ovulation. Guess what, guys? I started having itchy nipple. That was for my first child. I started having itchy nipple, and my stool was so strong. I was just complaining to my husband that my stool is always strong. Oh, what could be the issue? I never knew my baby girl is growing in there until I did a pregnancy strip. I took a pregnancy strip test at home, and it was positive, guys. For the first time in my entire life, I was seeing the positive. Test, pregnancy test. I was super excited. Although 7 months into my marriage, thereabout, but it felt like 7 years. That 4 months. So guys, this video is just to encourage you. If you are trying to conceive, don't give up, don't lose your faith, hang in there. You are closer to your testimony than you think, than you know. Keep praying. I know that this year will not pass you by. this year. And I also want to encourage you TTC moms, please, if you are financially stable, if you have the funds, please go for, if you have, and you have waited for years, let's say like 3 years, for, I know God will still do a year, but instead of waiting, why not go for IVF? Yes, why not opt for IVF? If you don't have the money, you can save up and have your child today. I know a lot of people, most of these testimonies you are seeing today in churches, twin, triplets, and eyes. With that being said, I want to encourage TTC moms, my sweet, beautiful TTC moms. I don't call you guys TTC moms, I call you GTC mommies. My sweet, beautiful GTC mommies. My going to conceive mamas. My 2025 mamas. This is your sign to take that pregnancy test today. This is your sign to turn a new leaf with your diets. This is your sign to start taking the right steps towards getting your pregnancy, right? Do the right thing. Live a healthy life. Start taking organic food. Eat healthy. Eat healthy. Take your routine drugs. Exercise. See a doctor. And if the doctor advised you to go for IVF, my darlings, please do that. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with IVF. Nothing wrong with IVF. A lot of people are going for IVF these days. Most of these testimonies you see, right? Most of them are IVF. Some will come out to talk about their story, but many of them will not do that. They will tell you to keep believing God, to keep trying, that God bless them. I know God will bless you, yeah, but make a move this year. Don't end this year like the way you ended it last year. It may not happen this year, but let one thing happen this year. Either you end this year pregnant, or you end this year with your child. Okay, please, there's nothing wrong with IVF. Start saving money for it. Plan towards it. Talk to your husband, talk to your doctor, and they'll know what best suits you. Okay, I love you. And please, if you've watched this video up until this time and you've not clicked the subscribe button, what are you waiting for, guys? Please, more content like this is coming up. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button, so when I post content like this, you'll be notified. I'll see you in my next one, and I love you.